Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a visual.
I was proud of it. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, folks. How are you?
As I'm like, yay, great. I got a frog in my throat.
Yep.
It's better than what my husband sounds like right now.
Is he still sick?
He's much better today.
Oh, good.
He's been on drugs. He's good. Nothing like a little prednisone to knock that stuff
night
out.
At shipwreck, and he didn't seem good.
He was also grumpy. He was so dramatic. You and I talked about this on Tuesday when men get sick.
Yes, we do.
Not built for it.
No.
You don't have that intestinal
No, we
fortitude
don't.
to just suck it up, even though you tell everybody to suck it up.
Nope, we don't. We're wimpy as a 2-year-old.
Yeah, so he's been very dramatic, but I've been feeding him and making sure he's cared for. So
Oh, what a good wifey.
annoying.
Wow. Who would have thought?
I'm not built for that either.
The good little wife.
Yeah, I'm not the fluffy one.
Did you make him chicken soup?
I did actually.
Oh,
I
good.
did in fact make him chicken soup from real bone broth.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's impressive.
Well, I told you I've been having this thing where I'm finding all of the pieces to all of my appliances. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
like,
you're
ooh,
doing
there we
this.
go.
All right.
Let's make this. We found the
Make chicken
instant
broth so
pot,
he'll feel better.
and I made him some broth. So
That's
there's
nice.
that.
That's
We are
nice.
live here at Mashpee TV. Thank you very much to Chris Ball and the staff over here. Justin's phenomenal at putting stuff together. Made a cute little video from our ribbon cutting over at Uva Wine Bar.
Oh, very nice.
And sent it to me, and I'm watching it. My husband's like, who made this? I was like, Mashpee TV. There you go.
All right.
They did a great job. So if you have got something going on in Mashpee, definitely let the staff here know, because they might just pop up and cover it for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I love community events.
But give them a little notice.
Yeah.
Don't call them the day before or the night before and say, we'd like to see you.
Hey, so I was hoping you'd show up today at 2.
Yeah, because they can't do it.
No.
It just doesn't work that way.
Right?
They got to put the equipment in the truck. They got to get somebody to drive the truck. They got to do all this stuff. It just doesn't happen overnight.
It's January 472nd.
Oh,
We're still here.
yeah.
However,
Yes.
it's getting lighter
Yes. it
later.
is. Yes. But it's not getting any warmer, though.
Now.
In the mornings, oh, man, it's cold.
You know, misery loves company, because I'm really enjoying the fact that we've got our friend Jen Christian, who happens to be down at Disney, where it's 40 degrees.
Yeah, that's not, yeah.
I'm also enjoying my friend Meredith, who is sending me photos of people saying, open up, we want hot chocolate, written in snow in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, jeez.
Our friend Taylor from Texas.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't expecting any of this out in the backyard.
No, that's not what you live for down there.
And then my daughter calling me on Tuesday night, worried about the fires, because now they're closer to her.
And she's in San Diego.
And she's in San Diego.
Wow.
I know.
There was a new one overnight or this morning or something that like instantly burnt down 9,000 acres.
Yeah.
It's and they can't stop it. I mean, they just, once it takes off, it takes off. They don't have the person power, whatever you want to call it. They just don't have it.
Yeah.
And they need rain desperately, and it doesn't seem to be. in
It's
the
not
forecast.
happening for them.
No, they could use some snow actually.
Well, we've got enough of it to go around, and I'm sick of it.
Yes.
I'm not interested in it.
I
So
know
it's
it.
National Handwriting Day.
Oh God.
And you came to trivia on Tuesday,
Yes.
and one of our visual rounds was handwriting. Only it was handwriting from other languages.
Yes. And I teamed up with Ted Murphy and his wife Jen, and we won that round.
You did.
And we totally guessed the whole thing.
I'm impressed.
We were like, is that Japanese or is that Chinese? That looks kind of like Portuguese, but it could be Spanish.
So it was the same phrase written in 8 different languages.
Yeah.
And what it said, the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. One of our teams got that correct.
Mhm.
They were smart. They've assembled their team. They carefully crafted their
There
trivia
was one
team.
huge team there.
Yeah, the girls over at Blue Pearl Spa. Shout out to them.
There was
They-
like 19 of them or something, it seemed like.
Yeah, right. And then there was the carefully crafted team
Yes.
with 4 people,
Uh-huh.
and they were pretty much close to winning all of them.
Oh, okay.
Like within an ounce, half a point.
Well,
each
we won
time.
one.
Yep.
We almost won the one on cheese because Jen, knows stuff about cheese, I guess. Yeah, so we came close.
Yeah, we just show a picture of cheese. What kind of cheese is that?
Yeah, that was interesting.
What's up,
Is
Lynn?
that Parmigiana or is that what?
It literally said it on the side of the barrel of cheese. It said Parmigiana
We didn't notice
Reggiana.
that. We didn't notice that. We weren't looking.
For the astute viewer, it was written on the side of it.
Yeah.
So here we are, Thursday, one day before the weekend, a weekend that I'm desperately looking forward
Are you
to.
off?
I'm off.
Really?
I'm out of here off.
Wow, where are you going?
St. Croix.
Oh, that's right. You're taking the trip.
Bye. I'm going away for a few days. I have a working vacation.
Mhm.
Sounds miserable, I know, but yeah, I'm going to be able to get out of this cold weather, which is making my bones hurt.
Yes.
And I'm not here to complain. We're here to brighten your day.
Right. And make you jealous that she's going to say great.
I need it. Well, after I've been dealing with sick bay, now I feel like I deserve it. I don't know how you guys are dealing with the heat. I mean, the cold. Maybe you like it. There are some people that love cozying up by the fire.
Mhm.
You got a good read over there, my friend.
Yeah, Chris Paul left me this. He's going through his bookshelves and everything in his house, and this is God's Other Son, written by Don Imus. It's in. I mean, I used to listen to Don Imus all the time. It came out, a number of years ago now, and
He got wild in his
I
old
don't
age.
think I ever read it.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Is anybody reading anything good? Don just says it's 78 there. Yeah, because it's on fire.
No.
There's a difference.
What am I reading? I'm still trying to. I'm working on finishing Jimmy Carter's biography, and I've talked about this before. God, the people who work for him gave him some awful advice about various things that we blame Jimmy Carter for.
Well, you can't look back
And the people who, it was hard.
50 years and be like, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
We
Yeah.
don't have today's mindset for that. You
Yeah,
can't-
yeah.
This is not revisionist history.
No,
At the time, that was the best advice, and that advice was
it
terrible.
was terrible. It was just terrible,
This is what we've got right now.
But he did the best he could. He did it as honestly as he could, and he's revered now.
Today is also Measure Your Feet Day.
Oh,
But I've got this fun little thing from Dr. Nancy Sachs about the world. She's a personality on feet analysis doctor,
what?
right? Your feet have a personality.
Okay.
Your second toe is larger than the others. You're dependable, a conservative type who always keeps your emotions in check. Big third toe, look out. These unpredictable types have hot and cold personalities. Baby big toe, these people spread sunshine wherever they go. Long toes, sign of great intellectual capacity. Hear that, long toe people? Little toes, these folks don't like to make a scene, but their little toes don't mean you can walk all over them.
I've never thought to characterize my toes in any
Well, this doctor did,
in any way,
apparently.
shape, or form. They're just there.
This is a conversation I have with my daughter in college. I'm like, you can get a degree in anything.
Yeah.
Like,
toes.
really decide what it is that you want to do. And this one went with feet. And the personality of them. Wide feet, folks have a backbone of society. Narrow feet, you're shy and quiet. Webbed toes, a fun person who wouldn't duck a good time. I didn't write that. I didn't write it. It's just bad. So yeah, Measure Your Feet Day. Your feet do, in fact, have a personality. I played volleyball with a girl that had webbed toes.
Oh, really?
It was like, it totally threw me off.
Really?
Every single time she'd get all geared up and I'm like,
You got distracted?
Crystal, what's going on down there? I'd never seen it.
I think most people don't like to talk about their feet. We barely
They're
acknowledge
disgusting.
we barely acknowledge that they're there.
Well, if you've got cute ones, then you're fine. But if you've
No,
got
but
ones that
that's-
look like mine, that look like I could gaff a tree, then you know.
Yeah. I wonder why that is. Somewhere, did God get to the point where he was like, okay, I'm just tired.
Right? I have sloth
Whatever
toes.
was down there.
It grosses me out. And there are feet people. I'm related to one. Don't you remember one of my family members that has an Instagram devoted to their feet? I'm not going to name names, but it was outed after your last relationship. And
You'll have to remind me.
we'll talk about it off the air because I'm
Okay.
not going to out them on the air.
Okay.
But after their last relationship ended poorly,
Mhm.
that person decided to spread to the family the fetish of the feet
Oh, really?
and share the
Oh,
Instagram.
you'll have to tell me who it is. I'm sure I know, but
And I was oddly fascinated and yet absolutely disgusted.
yeah.
So that led me, we were talking about relationships, and our question of the day today is, what's the cheapest date you've ever been on? I'm like, Dunkin' Donuts, get me a latte and a munchkin and let's chat. It doesn't have to be all like hard to do. One of our, Mike Holloman wrote in that he said, I met somebody at the beach. We had a great night, cost us no money.
Yep.
We had a really good time. I'm just trying to think, that's great for the summer, but what can we do here in the winter for a cheap date night?
McDonald's.
You gonna go with Mari to McDonald's?
Oh, Mario will never go to.
No.
No.
Tonight's date night, Hank.
I know it is. We'll be talking about the top movies of the week, by the way, at noontime today. Yeah, tonight's date night, when she's a little tired from all her networking.
Oh, that's right.
She came home yesterday.
You're no longer a
had good
bachelor?
flight back. And you want to know what? This is the third flight in a row from JetBlue that they announced the flight was going to be bumpy. And the cabin staff had to sit in their seats, so they were either going to eliminate or cut short cabin service. And 2 of the 3 times it was not bumpy at all.
Was it just that they didn't have people?
Well, Mari kind of said, I don't think they had any snacks.
We're out of snacks. It's bumpy. It's like the lies you tell your kids.
Right. She said it was a great flight, smooth all the way up, but they had to cut short the cabin service. Third straight flight that one of us or
Interesting.
both of us have been on.
I gotta check to see
That
if I'm flying
cut it-
JetBlue. I
that
don't
they cut it.
remember.
But they left early from Orlando,
Yep.
and they arrived in Boston a half an hour early.
Okay. See,
Which
that
is good
is.
for them because JetBlue hasn't been very good on the leaving and arrival time. lately.
Yeah, that's the last 2 times I've flown JetBlue. There's been an issue.
And they used to be so good.
Yeah. Well, I think they're like everyone else, understaffed.
Yeah,
Pay your people better. It's
right.
the only thing that I can think of to make your staffing situation. By the way, we're going to be putting out an ad for a market manager for day of Mashpee Farmers Market.
Very cool.
So if you're looking for a quick little side hustle that might be fun, just one day a week that you can commit to and be in charge, please definitely submit your applications or just reach out to me and say, hey, I'd be a great market manager. So I
This
will.
is someone to manage the market the day of,
Correct.
so you don't have to be there the whole time.
Correct.
Very nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just needs to happen. And Emily's pregnant.
Yeah.
We just have we
How
need.
dare she?
I know. Girl, you have to understand when you are the manager of a market, you cannot have a summer baby.
Can't get pregnant.
Plan your pregnancies better. You know I'm
you should
joking.
have talked to her husband. Because I'm sure it's his fault.
They're not married. He hasn't bought the cow yet.
Oh. Hey, rock on, bud.
People are not getting married
No, they're
anymore like they used to.
No.
There is a conversation that
I
was.
know, my daughter's been in a permanent relationship for going on 11 years.
Yeah, and it works for them, right?
Right. They might as well be married. I mean, I call Logan my son-in-law half the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not married.
That was another one of our questions this week. What makes a marriage work? Someone said shutting off my hearing aids, and I loved that.
I was going to write saying yes, dear, but then I decided that yes, dear can just make things horribly worse. So I
Well,
didn't.
you were also a bachelor this week, so she is now home.
Yes.
Aren't you so happy?
I'm so happy. She came home. She looked in the refrigerator and said, you should have thrown that out while I was gone.
This is what we do.
I cleaned the refrigerator. There was just one loaf of Italian bread that looked fresh to me, but apparently it wasn't.
What's up, Kyle? Hey, Liz. Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. Hank and I are live from Mashpee TV. Yeah, I have a tendency to do that too, where I critically criticize something while I've been gone, and then I'm like, oh wait, I've missed you. Like I have to reset my brain, and it's just something we naturally do, and I think it's worth a conversation. We're not, we're not mad about it. We're not
Oh, by the way.
being critical, but we're not.
Oh, no, you are. You are.
And we mean it with the most love and care. But even me today, waking up my son and knocking on that nasty bedroom door of his and going to the room that smells like a gym sock. Mm-hmm. And I look over and there are plates and bowls. And I just took them out of there on Tuesday myself with my own hands.
So how much does this boy eat?
A lot, all day.
All day?
He came home sick yesterday. Actually, he came home injured yesterday. He hurt his neck, so he couldn't look. Mom, I can't look up at the board. Okay. So neck injury. He was brought to basketball practice to watch his team last night, just to make sure that he cares. He's involved, but he did, in fact, strain his neck muscle.
So how long is
I don't know. He's going to school today. I'm not having that. I was like, I said, if you need to miss school again today, you're going to the pediatrician. Are you doctor sick or no?
Yeah.
I said, can you go down to the nurse? Mom, I can't do that. It's not on my schedule. Can you just come pick me up? So you want me to change my schedule to pick you up so that I can give you medication and let you stay at home?
Of course.
But you won't walk down to the nurse because it's not near any of your classes. The rationalization of a teenager is painful. And also, bring your damn dishes downstairs. It's gross. So yeah, that was the morning I had this morning. So I don't blame Mari for being critical and looking in the fridge once she saw him and saying, that could have been thrown away.
Everything else was fine. The condo was picked up. We swept the floors.
You passed the test.
Mariana cleaned her room. Mariana cleaned her bathroom.
What? That's a lot to ask of a teenager. That's impressive.
She did on her own.
All right.
All of a sudden the door was closed and there's all this. And I said, what are you doing in there? I'm cleaning my bathroom. I said, what did you spill? Nothing. I said, you had to have done something.
You're not voluntarily cleaning.
No, I didn't. My bathroom's just gross. The cleaning lady was here last week, and Mariana has. Okay, fine, leave it alone.
Pick your battles. That ain't one. She's
like, okay,
cleaning.
You want to clean your bathroom? Clean your bathroom.
You'll find out what she broke or spilled later. It's fine.
She broke something of makeup, or she does a lot of face painting. So, maybe she was trying to, work on a face design.
I love that. She's getting her skills up for the summer.
Yep. And she, whatever. And I don't know, but she cleaned up after herself.
I'll take her. I'll take a face painter. She's hired.
Okay. Yep.
Netflix has topped 300 million subscribers. And wait, we have more people? We're going to raise the rates.
Because we don't.
Looks like I'm getting rid of it. I have never seen a human being fight with a television program more than my husband.
Really?
It rivals that scene. What's that Christmas movie, A Christmas Story? Mm-hmm. Where the dad with the Bumpus's dogs are dealing with the furnace.
Right.
This is my husband's furnace, is Hulu. And for whatever reason, they stepped up their security. So they want to make sure every third or fourth time when you log in, you need to prove who you are, prove your credentials, log back in. What's my password? What email did I sign up with? What is the password for this one? We've done this so many times. You would think that he would have the routine done over the last month.
But he just gets frustrated with it?
So much so we've canceled Hulu now because he hates it this much. It is such a to-do and a process. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Mm-hmm. Have you just quit something ever in your life just because it got so tedious to just log in?
Oh, I wish I could quit half the programs and things that I'm on. I hate this signing in. And then the question is, should we remember this computer? Yes, you should. And then 2 days later, I can't get in. We don't recognize it? Yeah, you do. I told you 2 days ago to recognize it.
Well, and that's also because there are 10 different browsers. Every time you open a Google account, there's a different little Google account that goes with the different browsers that you have. There is a lot of technology things that think that they're supportive and clever, and when you know how to use them properly, it's fine. Mm-hmm. But when you're in a rush and you're looking for something, forget it.
Right.
All bets are off.
Right.
Good morning, Miss Patrice. Hey, Sarah, Helen, Mari, welcome home. I loved your video the other day. She finally took to Facebook and said, no more politics. We're talking food here.
Yep, out of the food page. And Sandwich Scoop, she did the same thing. She put up a post that said, "This is my house. These are my rules."
I know I had to regulate a little bit. Events on CapeCod.com. We are nearing almost 10,000 people that are part of this group on Facebook. However,
Unless I let them on.
You've been slacking in your duty. The other day there were like 20 people trying to join. I was like, who are these people?
Who are these people?
I sit there and vet them.
If you haven't posted in 2 years, you don't get on. Maybe even a year, you don't get on. That's it. I mean, it's like, and if every photo is the same one, they've updated. No, you're gone. You're not real. We're not going to muck up our website for some.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm just going to have to, on the other side, boot you anyway from the community. So that's what I had to do. People doing, leaf cleanup, stop. People doing snow removal, stop. This is for events.
Events.
It's for
not your
events.
business. Not your business.
Right?
No.
And I love some of these menus from the restaurants, and every restaurant right now is struggling to get bodies in there because it's cold and people don't want to go outside. And they're broke. I get it.
Yeah.
But this is not the place for you. I would love to support it, but unless you've got an event going on, don't post it there.
Right. Yeah. A menu is not an event.
Right?
Have an event and you can show the menu.
But there's so many other food pages. There's
I
Cape Cod
know.
Restaurant Group that's got like 30,000 followers.
Oh, yeah. Get on that one.
Share over there. That's where you belong.
Right. Build up your own base of people you can share to.
Yeah.
Collect addresses, all that stuff. Do a little work.
Well, it's funny. I was watching a reel the other day, and it was a woman mocking the boomers of Facebook. Oh, my password was stolen again. I'll make a new profile. Oh, I've been hacked. Don't touch that.
Oh, yeah.
I've been hacked. Do we have any good crazy crime stories from the Sandwich
I
News?
don't think I do today, but allow me to look.
Well, I definitely have
Allow
some
me to-
from our stack of stuff over here.
Okay.
Let's see. Woman jailed for stealing 17 bottles of wine twice in the same day.
Why would one do that twice?
She's been jailed for
Isn't
stealing
17 enough for a day?
34 bottles of wine. Apparently it was the number 17. I don't know why she needed to steal 17 bottles of wine twice. But 37-year-old Lucy Hanks jailed for 16 months after she pleaded guilty for 4 thefts, breach of suspended sentence, court order. She had drugs.
Oh.
She was a significant shoplifter, is why she's spending a little time in the Hoosgow.
I see.
I've never seen that wording for a crime before in my life. A significant shoplifter. Unoccupied fire truck slides down snowy driveway, hits police officer responding to the call. This happened in Connecticut.
Well, here's one from Sandwich. A 911 caller reported her house was being broken into. The calling party was downstairs and reported the burglars were upstairs. When officers arrived, they learned that the would-be burglar was known to the reporting party and just picking up some things.
I was waiting for a cat. I thought it would be a cat.
Yeah.
Nope, it's just somebody I know.
Officers mediated a disagreement between a father and adult child. Both parties agreed on the rules of engagement to avoid further.
How bad is it that you have to call the police when you're fighting with your kid?
Yeah. And sure, obviously it happens, but
Shout out to our civil servants with the stuff that you see. That's the stuff that makes the paper. I can only imagine the phone calls that you get that don't.
right. Yeah, the stuff they don't put on
Your day to day.
the blog.
I know. What's up, Sherry? Thanks for joining us this morning. Are you watching anything good on TV? Because I'm not.
No, I'm not either.
There's one show that I started watching. It's British. It's bad, but I can't remember the name of it.
That's how good it is.
I'm telling you, it's my fall asleep show.
Oh, really?
Does anyone have a fall asleep show?
No, I don't need a fall asleep show. When it's time for me to go to sleep, I'm asleep.
I'm so jealous of that. Even my drug of choice right now is not working, magnesium. I said that loudly in a restaurant and it weirdly got quiet when I was like, do you know what my drug of choice is right now? And the whole restaurant got quiet. I was like, it's magnesium. Like, don't
worry about it. What was it? When E.F. Hutton talks, everyone listens.
Oh my, it's so bizarre.
Well, it's the kind of thing that if someone said it, yeah, you might. Oh, really?
What?
What are they
It's
doing?
magnesium, everybody.
She looks like a nice lady. She doesn't look like.
Oh God, it made me laugh. My husband's like, to which she says, "You're so loud." Know how to get people's attention in a room then.
That's right.
We have got a super busy weekend ahead of you, and nothing starts our Friday nights off like a good party over at Dino's. It's our Friday night social. Last week we had a little bit of trivia, a little bit of Motown. This week some yacht rock and some karaoke.
Very cool. Yacht rock and karaoke. Oh
God
my
help
God.
me. And also,
Are you going to have just them running drinks from the bar to you as this goes on?
I don't know. And also we have a photo booth now. It's in my living room. Nothing better than watching my husband come alive than putting him in front of a photo booth while he's trying to work on the automation of something. I really hope those are stored in the iPad somewhere forever because they are such bad photos.
Oh my. So you can listen to yacht rock, you can karaoke,
Yep.
and then you can.
Take some photos to remember it forever. You're welcome.
Actually, that's a pretty good deal.
We got a Friday night for you.
And there's no cover charge,
And
right?
there's no cover charge.
There
You
you
just
go.
come and have fun with us.
Just tip your waiters and waitresses.
Please do. They've got great staff there. Jesse has been there for 105 years,
Yeah,
and I
no,
hope
they
he
do.
stays. And we do have the mystery brown bag. That went over really well.
Mystery brown bag.
Yeah.
Just stuff in it and.
It's a bottle of booze.
Okay.
You don't know what it is, but it's in a brown bag, and it's like it's closed up, so
it's
you
like
can't
for the
open
lady
it.
who was buying 17 things of wine.
Exactly.
Or shoplifting 17 things of wine.
Right. No, you can just win something, but it could be something gross. It could be something good. It's like a bad Yankee swap that we do every single Friday for the final winner of the night. So, and it's sealed up in one of those portable bags.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like fun.
Right.
So you could be really surprised or really
Yeah. You could win like a $100 bottle of whiskey
disappointed.
or Rumplemints. I mean, roll the dice. It's your prize.
Whatever Dino and or Stephanie needs to get rid of will be in the bag.
You just never know. No, I'm promising you there are 2 or 3 really good things in there.
All right.
Like really like money worth something things in there.
All right. But you have to hang on to the end?
You can't, we don't even know what you've won. You have to take it home. You can't open it there.
You can't?
No, we're not a liquor store.
Oh.
That's got to go. It's sealed up in plastic. Bye.
Oh. I didn't
Right?
think that way.
Yeah, there are
Right.
rules.
Right.
Got to follow the rules. And that's one of them. What's up, Penta? Get away with Nick Frost. Hysterical. Hi, Michael. We've got so many wonderful things. The Lunar New Year is approaching. I know they're doing some celebrations
Yes.
in Hyannis.
Yep. All these New Year's, and I mean, how many Christmases have there been? This is the first time I think I've really noticed all the various Christmases.
Yeah.
Orthodox Christmas and Orthodox Christmas and
It's just the way they all fell.
Christmas. Yeah, they all fell like,
One after the next, which
One
was
after
kind of
the
nice.
next.
We got to watch the progression of everyone's celebrations.
yeah,
I love it. Bring on a good party. I'm down for
right.
it.
And Hanukkah started at the same time as Christmas.
Yeah, it worked
So
out
that was kinda
perfectly.
cool. I wonder how the whole Easter thing is. Easter's really late this year.
Well, look, have you been seeing the photos and the videos coming out of Bourbon Street in New Orleans right now?
Yeah, they have snow too.
Skiing down Main Street.
Yep.
Somebody had
They're
somebody.
gonna love that. They're just,
Oh my God, they absolutely had a blast. They had some guy on cross-country skis that was dragging another human being on a toboggan that was playing the trumpet, and they were just skiing down Bourbon. I'm like, this is making the most out of what you've got right now,
they're gonna
right?
tumble out of all those bars and just have a blast.
That's not going to stop a party.
No, because you can take your drink with you on Bourbon
Right.
Street. You can just walk out of the bar and down the street you go.
Exactly. It's also Pie Day today, pie that you eat.
Okay, not that 3.14.
No, we're not in March. I would love to be in March right now. Are you kidding
17,
me?
whatever that all is.
So here's your pie flavor according to your zodiac.
Okay.
You ready for it?
I'm a Taurian.
All right. So Aries, coconut cream pie. Aries folk are impulsive a lot, prone to betting big, spending large, and apologizing often. What's up, Paula? I saw you last Friday at Dino's. Taurus, a pecan pie. And I'm saying it pecan. I'm not from the South. It's not a pecan
Oh,
pie.
not bad. Not bad. I like pecan pie. I'll go with
Taurus, folk love an unholy indulgence that requires very little effort to produce or procure. Enter the pecan pie.
that. All right. I'll go with that.
Gemini, rhubarb pie, emotionally unpredictable, swinging wildly and daily from sweet to recalcitrant.
Recalcitrant.
I have not.
That's a large.
Write that one down, please. I've got a recalcitrant. Cancer, apple pie. Comfort seekers, nest makers. Cancer rules the fourth house of the home and root system. Leo is a lemon meringue pie. Meringue is the topping of a lush mane of hair or metaphorical crown. Cherry pie for Virgo. Brits are credited with inventing the cherry pie, which I did not know.
Did not know that.
And offering to the IRL. Apex Virgo herself. Libra, peanut butter pie. That actually looks really delicious. In her book, 50 Things to Bake Before You Die, Allison Reddy describes peanut butter pie as a state of mind. A salty, sweet, creamy, butter-rich mood and transcendent in calories.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just want to eat it based on her explanation.
Absolutely.
And I need to find this book, 50 Things to Bake Before You Die.
50 Things to Bake Before You Die.
What a great name of a book. I'm in.
Wow.
Scorpio, blueberry pie. No one revels in revenge more than Scorpio does, and no sign is more willing to suffer the pursuit of it. Shepherd's pie for Sagittarius. What?
But that's not a pie.
Ruled by the lucky planet Jupiter, Sagittarius is ceaselessly optimistic, and the eggs are sunny side up. So that's why they went with a shepherd's pie.
Okay.
I'm a meat pie. Meat pie. I do
That's
love
not
a
a
good meat
pie.
pie.
That's not a pie.
Weren't you complaining about nobody has mince? Oh, mince
Nobody
pie.
has mince pie anymore.
Capricorn is unparalleled opportunist and industrialist of the zodiac, concerned with bottom dollar and ROI. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
But I do like a good meat pie. Aquarius, key lime pie, the rebel. And Boston cream pie for you Pisces.
Mm-hmm.
At last, the last sign of the zodiac, equal parts idealist. And if you don't get your way, burn it to the ground.
There you go. You mentioned the word recalcitrant.
Yes.
I came across a list of 100 words that every adult should know.
Okay.
This comes from a website called English Grammar.
Word of the day.
Let's see. I can't. See, I thought the word was acquiescence, but it's acquiesce. I thought acquiescence was the word, but it's acquiesce. To agree silently or reluctantly.
Okay. I acquiesce to this conversation.
Okay. An acronym. Someone or something is an anachronism.
Where's recalcitrant?
Recalcitrant. An acronym.
I'm like, that's 100 words, Hank.
An acronym is something misplaced in time.
Okay.
So like you're like a throwback or something.
I like that.
Recalcitrant is not one of the words, but there's 100 of them, and we won't
Save that. Maybe we'll bust one out a day.
bust one out a day. What's the word of the day? Egregious, eloquence, emergent, empathy, enigma, epitome, epiphany.
I like that. Broaden our vocabulary words just a little bit. I'm sick of the same ones. I'll tell you that right now.
Learn a new language, and you'll have new words.
I can't. I tried so many times to wrap my brain around it. I watched so many other countries and people just bust out, oh, you don't know that? How about we connect in French? When we were traveling, the amount of languages everyone knew, and here I'll be like, no, we're just Americans.
Right?
We
don't
just know
anything.
English and 7 basic words in every other language.
Yeah, we
maybe
know English,
maybe
we
11.
barely understand that, but oh, you're right. Over in Europe, they know because so many of the languages are so close. Italy,
Yeah.
I mean, Italian is almost the same as Portuguese. Is almost the same as Spanish, and they can all kind of talk around each other.
Yeah. Well, I know enough Portuguese to do damage. My daughter is fluent. I can have a good conversation. I do understand what you are saying, but to just feel confident enough to go over there and bust it out, I don't.
Yeah.
Fine ordering coffee, bakery items, asking where a bathroom is, where are the keys to this?
Ordering right off the menu.
What time is it? I'm good in many languages.
Right. When it comes to those basics.
Past that, I got nothing. I can't help you.
No. Want to talk nuclear theory? Nope, can't do it.
Right? Hi, Margie. Thanks for joining us on the show. Hank and I are here live at Mashpee TV, channel 1072 in HD. And if you can't get it in HD, you need a new box. Call 1-800-COMCAST. So yeah, Thursday, I am very much looking forward to getting out and about. We have a brand new trivia tonight. DJ's
Yes.
Wings.
With Miss Bree?
Yep. Bree will be over in Falmouth. John is fabulous.
Yes.
I love the family that is DJ's
Yeah, the
Family
Carlins.
Wings. They're wonderful. And we're just really excited to be in Falmouth on Thursdays. Bree will be there from 6 until 8. Bring the entire family. This is truly family friendly.
Mhm.
Trivia, a little bit of music bingo, and some great prizes. We've got House of Hatchets. We've got passes to the Falmouth Cinema Pub.
Mhm. Very cool.
Just
And if
don't
you
like
go, and if
extra
you go
on
to
that.
DJ's in Hyannis, our daughter Mariana is the general manager. I mean, Megan is the general
I was like,
manager
no,
over
that's your
there.
granddaughter.
That's my granddaughter. See, they all have names. Mari, Megan, Mariana.
Who decided that, Hank?
I
I don't
don't,
think it was you.
well, I didn't come up with Mariana, no. Megan was either gonna be Megan or Angela. And the Megan won out over the Angela because she's Megan Angela. She's
Yeah.
not even Angela Megan, but she's Megan Angela.
Yeah, I don't think she's much of an Angela.
No, I don't think she is either. No, she's definitely a Megan, definitely a Megan. And Mariana is definitely a Mariana, or now a Mari.
The names these days are not like regular names anymore. I don't
No.
even know what people are naming people.
No.
What is the popular name right now? Has anybody got one?
Oh, I
They're all
don't
like
know.
Thurstons and like just very, it's either old timey or words that I've never heard of. Or they're things, they're items.
Pular. I'm going to get an answer to the question here.
All right, popular baby names.
Popular baby names.
I can't imagine having a child right now.
Popular, well.
There's just so much going on in the world.
Okay, here we go. On the male side, Liam,
Oh,
Noah,
okay.
Oliver, James, Elijah, Mateo, Theodore, Henry, hey, Lucas, and William.
Making a little circle. I like that.
On the female side, most popular names, Olivia, Emma, Charlotte, Amelia, Sophia, Mia, Isabella, Ava, Evelyn, and Luna.
These are all still like, well, Luna,
Luna
not
is
so
still also
much.
traditional, but a lot of people are now saying that, they're going to give their child some kind of a non-sexist or a non-gender specific name.
I was like, non-sexist, just gender neutral
Just
names.
gender neutral name.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be, but
Well, my grandchildren are Dahlia and Clover. They're named after flowers.
okay, well, that would be non-gender.
Yeah,
specific.
whatever it is. You like. That's why I said they're naming their children after things.
Right. I don't know if you'd name a guy Clover, though.
Why not?
I suppose you could.
It's a boy named Sue. There could be a Clover. That's a boy.
Right.
You can name your kid whatever it is
Whatever
that you
you
want.
want.
Just
And
remember,
then-
you got to live with that.
And then hopefully your kid will forgive you later on. in
Yeah,
life.
right.
You named me what?
I saw somebody post something. Make sure that you understand that, if you write, I forget what it was. The woman's name was like Marlena.
Mhm.
And it was like, make sure you understand what your child's name looks like backwards. And it was not good. I will tell you that right now. Look at him writing it out. It wasn't good. Bottom line. Ah! I was right?
And once you write it, folks, and you see it,
He had to do it. He's 5.
it jumps right out at you.
You're like,
Jumps right
yep,
out
that
at
is
you.
correct.
You'll never. Oh my goodness!
You wrote it, not me.
But who would write a name? Oh my goodness!
Good times, right? Billy Idol has just announced a tour with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts for this summer.
How old are they?
I love it.
Oh, I love Billy Idol. He was doing a residency at Hard Rock Cafe, I think, in Vegas for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Billy Idol.
Right?
He still snarls.
Yeah, well,
He has
it.
hair like me now, but he still snarls.
But it's just like grumpy old rockers on parade.
Right. Joan Jett.
Right? The two of them. I love rock and roll and White Wedding. I'm just loving this right now.
And I think I saw an article of Billy Idol recently talking about how much he loves his grandkids.
Yeah, I know.
He likes spending time with the grandkids.
It
You know,
happens.
Billy Idol? Really?
Yeah.
Grandkids?
You don't quite picture it, huh?
No. Grandpa Billy.
Seriously. The Simpsons taking a 6-week break from leading Fox's Sunday animation for the first time in over 30 years.
Wow.
Family Guy is going to be kicking off the starting lineup February 16th.
Huh.
Is it a shift or are they just tired? Have they done everything?
Well, they've got a whole bunch of new material now.
Well, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Or maybe they're just like decompressing. Like, guys, it's been 30 years. Maybe we'll take a little bit of a break from this.
Yeah, that's a long time for any show to be on.
Right?
Yeah. I used to watch Family Guy, but then I just got tired of it. Seemed to me it became like the same old after a while.
I still laugh. It's sophomoric.
Family Guy
enjoy it.
especially seemed to be same old.
Good
Peter
morning.
was doing something stupid.
I want to say hello to Miss Erin, who is recovering from her back surgery. And while she's doing it, has been creating. She is one of our knitters, crocheters, and she's been making some pretty amazing creations
Really?
while being stuck there. And I'm loving your new bags. Very cute. Very much looking forward to our crafters and artisans creating. I got a first draft of what is going to be a new ornament made by one of our Mashpee Farmers Market artisans.
Very nice.
And I'm really excited to see what happens with this item.
Yeah.
Stay tuned because I'm excited for it. It's going to be a good year. I'm trying to be positive about it. I know there's a lot going on and we feel a little bit pressed, stressed, cold, worried. I think those are the words that I'm getting from a lot of people that are having their major concern, but we're going to be fine.
Just carry on, folks.
Yeah, right?
All you can do is carry on.
I was supposed to have Cindy Jones on the show yesterday here
Yes,
at Mashpee TV.
I heard.
So there was a little bit of a snafu. I've got to figure out another time to connect with her because she's got a lot going on. Heroes in transition. People are running already. We've got our Ruck for Hit race that is happening in April. And we're going to be talking to a lot of our runners, why they run, how they persevere, what are the good socks you should wear, best practices in a vehicle with other people, snacks, training. There's so much that goes into this race. But each person on your team basically runs their own personal marathon and 3 miles or more over and over and over a 2-day period.
Really?
So I've been driving for Ruck for Hit now for 4 seasons.
Yep.
And somebody on our team, we're looking for a runner. One of our teammates is not able to participate with us due to injury this year. So we are looking for a runner to join Team Hazard. Yes, it's perfectly my team. I dubbed us Team Haphazard because there's always something going on. You in for it, Hank?
I don't know.
Chris is pointing at Hank. I'm like, come on.
No, I don't know.
You're working out now.
Well, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, well, not a little bit. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I'm not doing it. I'm just there for moral support. I'll drive.
Right, and for the jokes.
Yeah, I'm here for the laughs. I'm here for the driving portion, which is not something to be sniffed at. You have to stay awake for 2 full days and make sure people don't die on your route. You know where they are. They get lost in the woods. How many times people have gotten lost in the woods?
How do you get lost in the woods?
Once a race.
Once
a race, somebody gets lost.
Aren't you like running up and down streets or highways?
Yes,
something?
but there is also in the dark, in the middle of the night, through the woods.
In the woods of East Ham.
In the woods of East Ham.
There's nobody.
And there's nobody. One of my team got followed by coyotes, and it wasn't that they were chasing them to like eat them. They were just chasing them like, what are you people doing up in here? I'm going to follow you.
Someone else to play with.
Right, exactly. It is a little bit scary. And when you're not sleeping, you're not fueling your body the way you normally do, and it's the middle of the night and you start hallucinating. You really don't remember whether you're coming or going, and you can't see very well.
Right.
And so there was at one point, it was like 3 a.m. I'm driving. We were right by where Marconi Beach was. And I'm just sitting there like not banging on the side of the van, singing to them, hey, let's go. Like, you're not alone. You're fine. Everybody in my van is like, are you kidding? I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, Colleen needs support. So yeah, we've lost one of our runners for our team. So if you think that you just want to be, it really is something else. And I really think that everyone should participate in one way or another, whether you're handing out water, coffee. We've got a great support staff that gives massages for our runners that are cramped.
I would imagine.
Our PT team is fabulous and everybody's a volunteer. So please, if you're thinking about doing this, come. It's fun. You'll think about it afterwards. You'll have a small war story to tell your friends that is not an actual war story, which is much better. So I appreciate you all and all of the participants. I think last year we had 17 teams. This year we're having a ton more. And
Wow.
it's a sight to be seen.
I can imagine.
Watching these runners run, the vans that are crossing the Cape. And it's right before all of the fun starts here. It's April, May.
Right.
So
the weather's kind of sort of pretty good.
Yeah, the weather is decent. It's still not full on summer traffic, so we
Yeah.
can get away with the nonsense that we get away with,
Right.
like 17 vans traipsing up and down the Cape from Falmouth to Provincetown.
Right. Right. You don't have to worry about.
But I mean, it's a huge fundraiser. I think last year it was $250,000 that we
That's a lot.
raised. It's a lot, and it's to support all of the programming that Heroes in Transitions does, which is a ton. And we support our people. It's just what we do. So we'll get Cindy Jones on here to talk about all of the programming that she's got coming up for the organization, and just talk about being an amazing human. She was the Mercy Otis Award winner. And it's stuff that obviously it's awkward to talk about how great you are.
Right. Oh, some of us don't have trouble talking about
I am not great. I am just a human connector. I love enjoying people's stories. And I can't shut my mouth, and I'm here for a good story. We all have our roles, Hank.
I guess.
She said, I've been upgraded to a cane. She'll be walking soon. Erin, I'm so excited for you. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to the snow going away
Yeah,
before
back surgery isn't, I mean, I've never had it, but back surgery isn't fun.
let you get outside and slip on something. That is the last place that you need to be is outside.
Black ice, if you haven't been out walking around, the black ice is really, we've been problematic right now.
Yeah, yesterday was a little funky getting here to Mashpee TV. I was going real slow on those little curvy roads back in the industrial park. And I saw someone just drive right through the woods. I'm like, of course you did.
Of course you did. Right.
You were in a rush, lady. You are no longer in a rush.
Right. You ain't going to get there on time now.
Luckily, it was fine. She didn't hit anything or anything. Have we had an update on the vandals in Falmouth?
No, there's been no update. I haven't seen anything.
Once again, if you did not see that over 50 properties were vandalized in Falmouth Sunday in the overnight period, and they're looking for something. But my favorite part was somebody on the patch. They either found them or they didn't. And I wanted to comment underneath it. Thanks, Nancy Drew.
Right.
But I didn't.
No.
Because I did something that we're all able to do on social media. I kept scrolling.
No. You can do that?
I know. You too can keep scrolling when you don't like something.
Yeah, you need to keep scrolling. Yeah.
Whether it's Facebook, it's how many other social medias did we now find that live since we had 1 day without TikTok?
Yeah. By the way, folks, and this is not to get political. I don't know if you've seen this, but Mark Zuckerberg has added to everyone's list of people you can follow the president, his wife, and the vice president.
Oh, thanks, Zuck.
And I mean, I got a post this morning from the president talking about his 20th wedding anniversary. I never followed him. I don't follow Donald Trump.
Well, now you will.
But no, I am following him.
The other thing on that is when they took down Biden's,
Yep.
they automatically now sent it to Trump's.
Oh, really? Well, they're saying it's president.
Yeah.
Yeah, POTUS is.
Presidents have switched. That site is now switched to President Trump.
Well, I watch it like a movie. It's going to happen. You're going to hear about it anyway. I've created my lovely little bubble that I've got on social media. And if you act up, I can just shut you off. And I really,
There you go.
This is how we deal with life now, right? We don't like that. We just shut that off.
We just can't, is that cancel?
No, it's not canceling. It's just removing it from my day to day.
Right,
I choose no to this.
right.
I
Don't need it, not interested.
No, I don't have to look at it. I don't have to open it. I
No.
don't have to engage you.
No,
We have choices. You don't have to stand and fight your ground on everything.
Yeah, don't get upset about things that you're reading when you don't have to read them.
I know, it's really hard. It just is. You
Yeah.
get sucked into something and then you have to stop yourself. I'm a grown-up.
Right.
I have choices. I
I'm
do
not
it every day.
I'm not going to win this argument no matter what I say. I may feel better that I did it, but it's only going to.
Yeah, do things that make you feel good.
And then someone responds to what you said, and then you feel obligated to respond. It's like, no, not working.
Speaking of do things that make you feel good, I saw a friend of ours has got this new side hustle that's kind of cool. It's a traveling spa.
Yes.
So have you seen it?
Yes, I have. I've heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it came to one of our new friends that opened up a wellness facility in Barnstable. Venitus, I can't remember the name of it. Ayana, I'm sorry. It was close. It's something. Veritas. It's AV something wellness facility in Barnstable. You'll be able to find it if you Google it. But they showed up and it was a cold plunge. It was a hot spa. And then it was like this barrel shaped sweat lodge type thing. And it's all mobile. So you can rent it for parties and whatnot. Somebody was renting it in Osterville for the weekend to have this mobile spa in their backyard.
To have a spa.
I love this.
That's a real interesting idea.
Right? We're engaging wellness like we've never done before. I had 47 supplements this morning. Do I feel better? No.
But you did it.
But I did it because maybe.
Maybe, you never know. Why not?
Right? We're trying to take better care of ourselves. We realize, I think the boomer generation has showed us that we need to take better care of ourselves in general.
Right.
Like we're like, oh, that's what happens when we're on the other side of this? No, we don't want that. We've
boomer.
learned. But you probably took better care of yourself.
I did. Yeah, I do take better
Right?
care of myself. Yeah.
You golf, you do wellness
I'm
activities.
Active. I'm not as active as I should be.
You're busy.
I don't eat quite as well as I should, but overall, I have a doctor's appointment coming up next week, and I had all my blood tests yesterday, and I got all the results yesterday, and everything is right where it should be.
Yeah.
So I must be doing something right.
Right. So the people that are on the cusp of your generation, I feel like, are the ones that really invested in their wellness.
Yeah.
Because you understand, you got one of these, and you got to take care of it because
Right.
you're stuck with it.
Yeah.
And if you want to be at doctor's appointments all day, every day, like my dad, just replacing things. I'm like, what have you got this week, Johnny B? What's new on the replacement list?
When you get to the point you get together with your friends and all you do is talk about doctor's appointments, you're officially old.
This is what happens.
Oh,
My
I
dad
know.
tries to engage me in this stuff, and I'm like, no, sir, not today. I have no time for this.
No.
Just text me.
Right.
And he's so dramatic. I was like, Cliff's got a cough. What? Cliff has COVID? I didn't say that. I
Oh.
said, Cliff has a cough, Dad. Cliff has a cough. And that was in text.
Although COVID is around and that RSVP thing is around.
It's RSV.
What is it, RSV? I want to say RESPECT.
He's going, this one's going to parties. Dave Hagner, thank you for joining us this morning. Ricky said, I snoozed 40 people in the last few days on both sides of the aisle. I miss when Facebook was fun, right? It doesn't matter what your politics are. I don't want to see it on your wall.
No.
Make me laugh. Have a good time with your life.
And what you have to realize as well is the number of people who aren't on Facebook at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're missing out on this whole thing.
Are they missing out?
Maybe.
Or do they have it right?
I've mentioned this before. My youngest brother, who was, he's a techie, he's a geek, he can do all kinds of things. He's not on Facebook.
Yeah.
He's not on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's on Twitter because he's a sports guy.
Yeah.
But all that other stuff, and he seems just fine.
My sister is not on social media, but that's, I think, because she's avoiding the law. So I think that's a little different.
That sister.
I think her social media absence is a little different. She's currently in Alabama. She's got a court date coming up at the end of the month. So we're all praying for you, Jen. We really hope you get through this one. But yeah, we all have our choices. Why we're not on social media.
I forgot all about your sister. That's
I
right.
haven't.
I guess not. Do you still hear from her every now and then?
Right now we're on a pause.
You're on a pause.
Yeah, we're on a pause right now. She'll come out of the woodworks at some point.
All right.
So
Was she looking for bail money once or something or whatever?
yes, and phone money also. So
Phone money,
yeah, canteen money. So it's not funny, but it's funny. And you know what? This is my life, and I just choose to embrace it with comedy. And you're allowed to do that.
That's right.
Sometimes you just need to laugh at the ridiculous because it is in fact ridiculous.
Otherwise, you cry like a baby.
Right. Well, I think that is the conversation that we should be having. How are we engaging our struggles, right?
Right.
How are we engaging the things that are difficult to deal with or the stresses that people give to us? And I think that if you just take a deep breath, step away from it for a moment and approach it with a little bit of comedy, you will feel better for it. And that's all I'm saying. Is it going to change stuff? No.
Oh, but you'll feel better.
But you might just feel a little bit better when you can laugh at yourself. Absolutely.
And that's-
Best practice for your sanity. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a piece of absurdity in everything.
I had an hour-long conversation with one of my aunts the other day while I was doing like billing, and I'm just like, laughing because the stuff that was coming out of her mouth is a normal human being would be like, this is crazy. And I'm just like, well,
But to you, it's just auntie.
it's just regular. It really is like 7 Lifetime movies and 2 seasons of Real Housewives. I'm not even joking you. This is the stuff that I'm like, wow, this is what I'm related to. This is life.
When you're looking for guests, you have people in your own family you can call.
Oh yeah, but they won't.
Call auntie and talk to her.
They won't. She's busy. She'll come up with fun excuses though.
Oh, okay.
You knew my grandfather.
Yes.
So you knew what a fresh old weirdo he was.
Yes.
He's Irish. He played the bugle in the military. He had bad jokes, drank and swore like a sailor, stole things. He was very, very Irish.
Wait a minute. Those things line up together?
I think it's an Irish thing.
Oh, okay.
Or I've come to believe that it's an Irish thing in my family.
Oh, okay. It's the Irish side of your family, not the Portuguese
Correct.
side.
No, that's different crazy. That's a whole different crazy for a different situation.
Okay.
But yeah, I've just come to believe like he was just a very funny, very clever human that made the lighter side of everything all the time. So my aunt very much embodies that.
Yeah.
And she's hilarious. If she wasn't a dental hygienist with her hands in everybody's mouths, I think that's where she got good at comedy, is because people can't talk back to her.
So you just say things.
She just says things.
And then you get glee out of they're trying to laugh, and they can't.
Right? It's the happiest you'll ever be while dealing with your gingivitis is going see auntie. I'm telling you.
Bleed, but you walk away with a couple
Absolutely. Good morning, Miss Holly. She is at the listening room tonight. Cape Cod, Miss Vanna Pacella is performing 6 until 8 over at Steeple Street Music. Definitely go support the arts and definitely do it here in Mashpee. We have so many great places for you to go. And Steeple Street Music has been on fire on their Thursday nights.
They've had a lot of people over there.
Yeah, Vanna has this thing where she invites 2 other musicians. They come, they create, they all do their solo stuff, and then they jam together.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. They've got Cape Cod beer, Cape Cod wine, and you can just enjoy a performance on Thursday night. So definitely go support her. And her 18th birthday is coming up.
I know, she's
a baby.
I know it.
I feel like she's been providing entertainment on the Cape for 2-3 years now.
And that's someone you should follow on Facebook.
Yeah, she's going places.
Post videos of her performing, and she's just,
well,
you look at it and you go, she's how old?
She's got supportive parents, and I have to
She
say,
does.
her parents, her dad's her roadie,
Oh, yeah,
her
dad,
mom's
roadie
her
dad.
booking agent, supporter,
Yeah.
hair fixer,
Oh, no, they're really-
educator. I mean, it really goes to show you how much work it is to raise a child, and they really are so supportive and do all the things for her. So Holly, we love you. Van, we absolutely adore you. Michael, you're raising them right. We really thank you for making such amazing music.
we can say we know her when.
Yeah, right? For sure.
Because someday she'll be somewhere.
Also, Jill, hello, good morning. Cindy, hey, how are you? We have got to go. We're wrapping things up. What have you got for date night?
Well, we got the top 12 movies of the week. Things have shuffled around a little. So it's going to be interesting to see what's number one.
I need something
And
good.
there's only one new movie this week.
Okay,
Yeah, but the top, they've shuffled around a little strangely.
perfect.
Yep.
Download us in your app store, lemonadio.com. Enable your skill for Alexa. Go into your little account, look for Lemonadio. Yes. And then say, Alexa, play Lemonadio radio, and sit back and listen to jazz, blues. We've got some great weekend shows as well, podcasts that air overnights. And
Don't forget the Electric Glam guys.
I love Elastic Glam.
Electric Glam.
It's tomorrow night.
Yep.
You want some glam rock,
Yep.
some new tunes. Seth does a really good job of bringing
And he's
those
got
to
to
you
do
Friday
more.
night.
He's got to expand the show.
He is a working dad. He's a busy dude.
Oh man, one more hour, 2 more hours.
I know.
He's got to do it.
Once he gets some money, he'll put more invest into the show.
Okay.
So yeah, once again, Lemonade is our parent company and we are a nonprofit. So if you want to support us here, if you want to support Mashpee TV, please let us know. If you see grants out there, if you see people that want to get interested, people that want to get involved, we always need volunteers. We always need supporters, and we appreciate bringing this community show to you. We love you. We'll talk to you soon. I do have somebody on the show. I've got Tamora Israel on the show with me tomorrow. And she's got her one-woman show that is coming to the theater.
Very good.
And it's an immersive, interactive.
Immersive.
Oh, yeah. There's like
Immersive.
actual art being built while the show is going on. There's music from Michael Shipman there, and she has written this show.
Really?
Yeah, with her
And
partner.
where's this going to be?
So it's going to be in Barnstable. It's coming up in February,
Mhm.
and we've got tickets to the show. So pay attention. We'll give those away sometime next week. I will be off. It's up to you if you want to roll solo or if you want to have some guests.
Well, we'll see. We'll be surprised.
All right, join us on the show tomorrow. We'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, Mashpee TV, channel 1072 in HD. Once again, if you need help getting that HD converted and get a new box, call 1-800-COMCAST. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye, folks.
We'll see you.
See you in September.
No, I can't do the holidays again. I need time. I need a summer.